What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where we're seeing what builds work with the new Turmoil Seska named knee pads that you got given to you free today as part of the April Fool's event. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. So off first glance, these look absolutely amazing, but they don't necessarily fit as well as we would have hoped. Yes, they give us crit chance. Yes, they come maxed out with crit chance and crit damage, which is great. But this talent literally splits the damage between two targets. It doesn't work with Pestilence. It doesn't work with Negotiators. In fact, it makes Negotiators worse and a bunch of other things like that. But, however, I think where it will shine is Headhunter builds. Then it'll only shine with Headhunter builds if you are definitely doing content with the build that you are running that can breeze through it and still one-shot enemies at half the damage. So this build that I've got on right now is a pistol build. So we're going to slam this on heroic, and I'm going to try some sniper builds and stuff and things like that. So be sure to check in more over the next couple of days. Hitting that sub button and the like really does help me out. So we're off to a good start. So two enemies did die there. We saw the double damage numbers. Uh-oh. Got him. Thought I was going to die then. Oh, it didn't kill him. Oh, it did. We saw him die. So shooting the turret, although it didn't kill the turret, it did kill the another guy, essentially, which is pretty wild, right? So if there's 10 enemies doing it this way, because we're definitely one tapping, you know, aside from helmets and, you know, things like that. If there's 10 enemies on the field, we're only ever going to need 5 bullets. We're literally half in the time. And if you're good at the Headhunter builds, this might be your time to shine, right? See if we can get it in quick. There we go. 2 enemies dead. Another 2 enemies dead. Another 2 enemies dead. This is crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. So if you kill the enemy that's not got the helmet on, it kills him. That is peak. That's a cheat code right there. See if we can one tap the elites here now. Oh my god, that is so good. Don't want him. Where's the other guys? Run, see if we can kill him. See if we can kill the boss by shooting one of the other bad guys. Oh, it killed the other guy over there instead of the boss. Oh, you're having a bad time there, mate. There we go. So, yeah, it actually works incredibly well. In fact, we're going to do one more section because this video is already fairly short anyway. Just to see, because there's a bit of door camping we can do here in this next section. Let me know, obviously, down below in the comments if you come across any builds that work really well with this. I'll be always interested to know. Let's see if we can do something crazy here. Oh my god, it's so good. So there, that's your downfall right there. Just kill everything else rather than the shielded guys. Only one guy. So yeah, that's the downfall, because you lose your stacks and you kind of got to start again. If you've got another red or a purple or even an elite, kill that and it's going to kill the guy with the helmet on. This is the build that I was using, and it could be better. Because usually this would be Foxy's prayers with headshot damage on. I don't want to touch them because we can't get them any other way. I tried the loot goblin, they don't drop there. I tried other characters and things like that, but they don't get a second or a third per. So ideally you would roll that crit damage to headshot damage for this build, but I just can't bring myself to do it. And then the rest of the build though is the Dodge City, not to be confused with the one that's dropping right now, the April Fool's one that you cannot use, that I believe is called the Dodge City Mudslingers holster. Pretty crazy, that stuff. Then Contractor's Gloves with headshot damage on. A Providence Gift backpack with headshot damage on, as you can see here, in a headshot mod. Perfect Vigilance in here. It doesn't have to be, it could actually we could go with Unstoppable Force if you felt like you were being hit and Vigilance wasn't up as much. You would just need to farm a regular Providence Defense backpack. Then a Punch Drunk with headshot damage on and weapon handling and more headshot damage. We also get 20% pistol damage there, which is nice. Chain Killer, weapon damage, obviously headshot, weapon handling, headshot with perfect headhunter, whereas we get there most of our damage from. And that's it. The gun that I'm using is the Harvest. Weapon damage, pistol damage, damage to target out to cover is key here for more damage, and then determined. Obviously you can see I'm 27 expertise. I put some real effort into this thing, but you could use a D50 as well. That would work with determined. That would also work with damage to target out to cover, or a Regulus if you're really good at headshotting. This might be your go-to. You might not use the splooge in that case. You might use the shield. Obviously you can use the big bulwark shield with a revive hive, and that would work really well also. So yeah, big thumbs up for the knee pads in this kind of setting. It's just dependent if you want to go max damage or not, if you're willing to do any rolling. I'm not, and it still works absolutely fine. You could potentially go through the build that I showed you, take out the weapon handling and then roll crit chance in. But if you did that and we go to the gun that I was using, the pistol, so even if you got this crit chance up pretty high, the crit damage is only 57%, which is fairly low. Doesn't feel like it's worth it. I'd rather take the fast reload from the weapon handling. But again, options, and that's up to you. That's going to be it for the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe because my man is green and it really does help the channel out. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, agents. Goodbye.